Back here in the Bay Area, stunning, disturbing revelations coming out this noon about the Boy Scouts of America and a sex scandal here in the Bay Area that's rocked the nation's largest youth organization. Our Laura Harris sat down with the attorney as well as a parent of one of the abused boys, and both say enough is enough.
Now, from this lawsuit we got earlier today, reading through it, it's just some real disturbing things in here. And they're not alleging that all of this happened with Boy Scout leaders, but rather Boy Scout on Boy Scout. Now these parents are telling us, and this attorney, for the first time we're getting all this information, that basically the Boy Scouts of America kept an accurate record of all this and didn't tell the parents.
When you find out that, there was files out there that, that there was no training, there was no anything, to try to prevent anything like this from happening.
The father of one of the sexual assault victims speaking out. He didn't want us to show his face, but still brave enough to talk to us, sharing his family's pain, saying the wounds are still fresh even 4 years after the incident.
It's heartbreaking. My son, he enjoyed being in scouting. He really, really did. And then to have all this happen to him.
His son was just 12 at the time of the rape, coerced into sex acts with a then 15-year-old Boy Scout on an overnight trip and caught in the act by someone else on the trip. That boy at the time considered a senior patrol leader, a position of authority. The third incident in just 2 years within the Southwest Florida Council arm of the Boy Scouts. Attorney for the young boys and their families at the center of all this, Damian Millard.
He is the liaison between the boys and the adults. He is somebody that the younger boys are supposed to be able to look up to for help, for direction and guidance. And he was the perpetrator of these crimes.
That boy, now 17, though, caught in the act, pleaded guilty to lesser charges in exchange for probation on the condition he wouldn't get in any more trouble with the law. He's now serving a sentence in prison for probation violation, accused of molesting a 6-year-old boy following his time with the Boy Scouts. Millard, as well as other parents named in the lawsuit, say their stance is simple. In addition to financial compensation, they want an explanation as to why BSA didn't do more.
Had they disseminated the information that we now know that they have, these boys could have been armed with information, training, and an idea of what to do if they were confronted with such a scenario.
Now, we tried to get in touch with the attorney for Boy Scouts of America in this particular lawsuit. He has yet to get back to us. We're told this trial is set to happen in 2014. In Sarasota, Laura Harris, ABC Action News.